I didn't see it live. I went to bed early last night, man. I'm fucking old.
It's not fun.
No, actually, you know what? It was kind of fun, man. I got arrested.
No, yeah, I stopped drinking on the weekdays last week,
Yeah.
and second week. But no, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna like maybe not be as tired when I wake up, motherfucker. I wake up more tired now that I don't drink on the fucking weekdays. It's like, well, goddamn, what?
Had you
I was alcohol fueled.
have you been going to bed later? What's going on?
Yeah, I've actually been going to bed a little bit later just to fucking not wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, well, shit, man.
Like every night.
You get less sleep, you're gonna be tired.
No, it's only like 30 minutes. And it's not even that late. It's like 1 o'clock maybe.
It's not even. What time you gotta be at work?
I mean, I'm usually at the house like at 8:30. And I get up at 8. So.
Oh, okay. 7 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just be going to the gig funky and shit.
I get a shower when I get off work.
And I guess it don't. I mean, you're not around people like that anyway. You're just getting it in.
Yeah. I'm around well, I mean, I'm around a lot of people, but I don't talk
Well,
to
I mean like clients and customers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They keep me stowed away in the back, hidden.
That's not fair, man. You're a legend.
Hey man, it's cool. Legends never die.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Legends never die. I tell you one thing though, I'm never doing Casual Friday again.
You're too casual.
Man, I went to work, man. Casual Friday, all Casual Friday is good for is realizing how black you are compared to your coworkers.
How many other black people work there?
Well, we got like some older black dudes. We got one other young black male. He came after I probably the week after I was like, nope, no more Casual Friday for me.
Was it bad?
Well, you know what, man? On Casual Friday you can wear jeans, and as long as you got like a nice collared shirt, a polo or something, you should be fine theoretically. Well, I wore some jeans. I wore a nice crisp white polo. Made sure my collar was ironed and shit. I wore some Timberland boots, man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even leather boots. It was a suede Timberland boots. But I was wearing the joints, and I'm on the phone with a client outside. One of my higher ups comes outside. He's trying to talk to me, even though I got a goddamn phone to my face. He's talking about, looked at my shoes. He goes, work boots. I don't know if that's proper attire. Work boots. I've never. No, had it.
Casual enough.
Man, I don't know. Apparently, work boots. Now I know Timberland started out as work boots, but they've kind of evolved throughout time. For one, for two, it ain't like I was wearing the leather joints. It was the suede joints. So, long story short, you said what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, man, long story short, man, I'm never doing Casual Friday again. The next week, my young black male coworker, he came to work, and he even described it as himself. He said it this way. He was Black Tiger Woods. He wore all black pants, all black polo with a black zip-up sweater on top. Wore a black golf hat. Folded and shit. We don't fold our hats, man, but it was folded just so like my coworkers would feel safe. And goddamn, they had something to say about his outfit for Casual Friday. And I'm like, you know what? There's a certain theme here. I can't quite put a finger on it. But, so.
And next time Casual Friday comes up, dress like me.
That actually might work, man. I think next time Casual Friday pops up, I'm just going to wear my do-rag all day.
Just get some super high fucking cut-off shorts, some black leather boots, nice cut-off t-shirt, a fucking Budweiser hat.
Well, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, man. It's cold outside, dog. I know it's maybe not cold to you.
Oh no, it's cold. It's cold. It's
Okay,
there.
I was about to say it's
It's there.
cold.
Yeah.
I was just gonna make sure, man. I know what the threshold is. You know, there's a certain. You know, you be wearing shorts at like 48 degrees outside. I'm not
Oh
wearing
yeah.
that. So, you and your.
Oh yeah. I still wear shorts to work every day.
You said what?
Gym shorts. I wear gym shorts to work every day.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Nope, not having it.
Yeah.
I'm not having it, dog.
Yeah, dude, casual Friday, gym shorts. Fucking get you some fucking go to Walmart and get you some of the fucking cheap Velcro shoes because that's what I'm rocking at work right now. Fucking no, that's what that might be why they keep me back the way I dress.
They'll upgrade you to the wait staff eventually, man. You a hospitable dude, man. You a hospitable dude. No.
No way.
Shit.
I would. I'm too ugly for all that.
Oh man, you are ugly, motherfucker, man.
I am, you know. It's the hair and the beard
And the ugly.
Yeah, just all three. Just
Don't forget about the ugly.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can't. Never.
Oh man. Well, yo, man, this is episode 1 of the Hard Camera. I am Juve. That is the boy Big Ren, and together we are Harlem Heat. And Ren, you are a legend, dog. You're a star. No, don't be modest, man. Don't be humble. You know why I say that?
What was that?
Well, you know, me and you, we did a podcast in August where we predicted what would happen for SummerSlam. We also talked about gun laws. We talked about a lot of stuff. Various shenanigans that goes on in our lives, man. And for those not in the know, I host another podcast called The Archive. It's the best way to put it, it's about people and pop culture. And Big Ren, now I dropped episodes before and I've dropped episodes after you, but damn it, your episode, the one about SummerSlam, mixcloud.com/Juve, it's the most listened to episode of The Archive to this day.
I was back in August too.
This day. What's that?
This was back in August when we did that shit.
This was close to 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So, I looked at those numbers and I figured, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's, and I actually expected it not to be as highly regarded as it has been. I mean, pro wrestling is a bit of it's a niche. It's a niche interest, you know what I mean, compared to everything else I talk about on that podcast. But, I took, I all the different factors involved. I was like, maybe it's part of the SummerSlam. Maybe it's because of SummerSlam. Maybe I promoted it differently, but I was like, you know what? Nah, it's probably Big Ren. What's that? I mean, it's facts, man. It's facts. I had other episodes where I would answer questions about WWE, but we're yin and yang, man. We are peanut butter and jelly, chocolate and peanut butter. We bring different things to the table, dog.
What the fuck?
Oh, you see? Exactly. I thought that was clear. I thought that was clear. I thought that explained itself, but clearly it didn't. And that's just an example of what we bring to the table. And we bring two different things. I'm with it though. I'm down.
I mean, you just asked me if I wanted to do a show. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of nervous at first.
What you nervous for, dog?
I mean, it's just something I've fucking never done, fucking. And, it's no big deal, really. Like
shit.
But no, you just asked me to do a show. I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
I mean, shit, you comfortable with me, you comfortable saying fuck, and you comfortable with talking about pro wrestling. I mean, shit.
Fucking A, man.
Like a no-brainer to me. Want to give a shout-out to the homie DJ Reed City. He will be, he curates every mix that you will hear on the archive, that you will hear on the Hard Camera. We'll be cutting in and out of that. DJ Reed City, my friend, not yours. Holler at him on SoundCloud at DJ Reed City. Holler at his Instagram, DJ Reed City. Holler at his Mixcloud page, DJ Reed City. Shout out to those listening to this on Mixcloud, mixcloud.com/Juve. And those checking this out on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Los Juve Desayuno. If you would like to contact me or Ren, shoot me an email, man, at juvdesayuno@gmail.com, or the Twitter page, Los Juve Desayuno, LOSJUVDESAYUNO. Big Ren, let them know where they can reach you at on the Twitter sphere.
Oh shit, man, me on Twitter? Alright, yeah. If you want to fucking shit, I mean, you can follow me on there if you want to. You can if you want to.
Let them know what it is, man.
Yeah, it's just at King Ma. KINGMAAFH. Go ahead and check it out. Man. If you do, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck.
And he's not lying. He's not one of those people that just says he doesn't give a fuck. He really does not. I admire that in you. We've got the same Twitter Avi. You can.
Oh yeah. You stole my picture.
Yeah, something like that. Y'all can determine who might be who. But yeah, man. So we got
tough, dude. That's gonna be a tough one for him.
Well, I mean, sometimes we don't look like what we sound like. Hey.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Indeed, man. So we've got Survivor Series 2017. That will be on Sunday, November 19th, 2017. How you feel about it, man?
Man, I'm excited. Real excited.
Yeah. Why you excited, B?
Because I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. Really. I mean, normally like you and me, we can fucking kind of already tell what's gonna happen by like where we're at right now, like the time zone, like in the time period.
Yeah.
But this one, man, I have no idea. And there's so much shit that just whenever this is all over with, I'm fucking excited for what comes after this too. Really
and that's the beauty of like the format of it, with elimination matches and so many people involved. And plus the fact that it's brand oriented, Raw versus SmackDown. Mm-hmm. So like, you can take whatever happens here. Yeah, somebody's got to win. You can take whatever happens here and then spread it onto the shows. Like, and we'll get into all of our predictions. I want to ask you first off, before we get into the Survivor Series build and whatnot. What you think about the state of the game, man? Just the state of pro wrestling as a whole. Where we at with it, V?
It's, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I'm enjoying it, but it's at the same time, it's like where is this coming from? Like what? Like why? For like some of the matches are like, what the fuck? Like they're doing that now?
Well, not necessarily, and I want to differentiate it from the bill. I just meant the state of the game overall. Well, as far as like WWE, I don't really watch ROH. I don't really catch too much New Japan, but it feels like we're on the verge of an upswing as far as popularity.
I think we are too.
Whereas before, it kind of felt like not. I've never been ashamed of my fandom, but you find more and more people coming out like, yeah, I'm a fan. I've been a fan, and there's more of a culture for it. I think with the rise of social media. And the understanding that this is what's that?
The network, shit.
And the network, yeah, and the understanding that this is storytelling, this is performance art meets athleticism. It's a whole different breed. So yeah, take it from there. As far as what I was saying before, as far as me feeling like it's an upswing, popularity building.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, and like shit, dude, like they're going to fucking India. I don't think they've ever been to India, have they?
It's probably been a while. I know they have a huge base in Europe and Asia.
That's what I'm saying. And then like what they did last week on SmackDown, shit, dude, that's fucking. And like I said, yeah, I mean, like you said, that's the bill, but still, like that's fucking bringing more and more people, I think.
As far as the title change.
Yeah, like shit, that's never happened.
And we'll touch on the whole card. Off the top of my head, I'm not excited to see Stephanie McMahon back on my TV.
You're not?
I am not. I'm speaking directly about the character. Stephanie McMahon has been the same character for a long time. No growth, no evolution. It's let me hop in, cut off some balls real quick, and never get my comeuppance. She does get her comeuppance every WrestleMania. I mean, she went through a table this year. I can't be mad.
She got her fucking comeuppance, that's for sure.
I can't be mad, you know what I'm saying? But like, of course, as the male superstars can't put hands on her, of course, so that she makes it easier for her to cut off balls. But I mean, that's Kurt Angle, the fucking Olympic hero, dog. That man is a machine.
Yeah, I'm not very excited to see her back either. I mean, I think it's good. It's good that she's back, but it's not gonna fucking change anything.
I think it'll help
with her character. I mean,
yeah.
It's not gonna change anything with her character, but it's gonna make the show better.
Think so?
Weird way.
I do think it'll lead somewhere interesting, which we'll touch on in the build, in one of the predictions I have. But I do think it'll lead somewhere interesting in the long run. But I'd like to see a little bit of character growth, something in.
I think they got plenty of time to work on that.
On Stephanie's growth?
No, like the big picture.
Yeah. And when they get it right, they get it right. So I'm not even nervous about that. It's going to pay off very well as far as this chapter of where I think it's going to go to. But again, I'd rather have some kind of character evolution in this specific character. But we'll see where it goes. Maybe a face turn or something. I don't know. Probably not. But anyway.
Nah.
DJ Reed City. It's my friend. Not yours.
Go mystify.
A better one. A better one. Few heirlooms. Look, don't worry about anything they told you. Remember what she said about winter and what the cold do. Everything's a season, there's some things you gotta go through. Believe me, I done seen it all. You're young talking to old you. When haters come around, look them down, tell them we don't owe you. You gon' lose some friends, but those circles are better than the ovals. A black man left the oval. Keep that style, you got soulful. The best of the best gon' feel you. Sky's the limit. See, I told you, you gon' be the difference between McDonald's, Burger King, and Whole Foods. Do your thing and slip through on them. Yeah, they ain't gon' have no clue. You won't need no toll booths, they'll pay attention. Hope dude, they'll ask you for advice, tell them the same thing I told you. Should be a crime to be this fly and awesome. And to think that love is all it costs. Feel like Jordan, it's the ball, the pistol toss. I'm the underdog and gold is what we flossing. When they told me my chances of losing was higher than divorces. You gotta know your worth and work, cause I can't force it. Growing up, I shopped at Kmart and Ross. Celebrated every win and learned to learn from all my losses. I never signed paperwork without reading the clauses. My parents worked way too hard to not get credit for it. I'm a trip like Grace and Allen. Y'all never made me valid. I learned that from Felicia and Debbie Allen. I'm the other one that another one's been screaming like Khaled. We don't match up, ask my stylist. I rock Nikes and New Balance. I drink water by the gallons. Y'all should call me captain. I was told to be the flow and not follow it while y'all acting. I'm the better version of what you used to thinking called talent. I've been banking, check my balance. You a better way from Skid Row. I owe Sally Mae, but owe my people way more. Got rested on the 7th day and worked on me on day 4. I've been killing for a long time. My lawyer's got a case load. Yeah, my lawyer's got a case load. I cracked the code. It's no longer safe for y'all. Cujo's still the scariest of all the dogs. After that, come on my dogs. Talent level through the walls. I'm the juggernaut, riding with my cardo lock. Coppers known to hang out on these kind of blocks. Don't get shot, they say we 3/5 human, while the rest of me is an Autobot. I'm really hot, you should ask my team and them. Jamla still the squad and my confidence. It's through the roof, I appreciate the compliments. Ladies' wisdom, rest in peace, I love you, dear. We good over here. We good. I'm good, man. I got we good over here. We good over here. Yeah, we good over here. If you wrote me a letter, I'll probably make it a kite. I fly it in bad weather and pray it gets struck by light.
up dead or in jail. American ninja to these obstacles, no stopping me, we on the move. Your mouth running like a prostitute's, keep your head to yourself. I work harder than anybody you know. I'm done with tricks, don't need no money to blow. Deadly aim, self-contained, superstar, they yell the name. Blood diamonds, finna go to hell for my chain. A P fitted on my head, though. I'm too high, you can't reach me with the cell phone. No goodbyes, no hellos. You don't want this life I live, you rather had a wife and kid. Shooting dice with Jesus Christ, put 20 on the midnight. To everyone who sell me drugs, don't mix it with that bullshit. I'm hoping not to join the 27 club. Just want the coke dealer house with the velvet rug. Fuck the world, it's no one else but us. Wow. Everything we can love, love. There ain't nothing but a brand name. Everyone but us, us. There ain't nothing but a brand name, nothing but a brand name. Yeah. Ask her what she wearing, say it's nothing but a brand name. Baby, this right here is handmade. Yeah, I got brothers, I don't need no friends. My shoes off, I'm comfortable, I'm chillin', smoking weed again. I'm from the burg, not the burbs, investigating my nation, homie, we ain't concerned. Went from the 412 out to the 310. Went from the pavement in my basement to them yellow brick roads. See, I was on my P's and Q's like LMNO, but kicking bitches out my crib, somebody tell them go home. I don't know, I was in the crib with my different shit. Simple living, I'm a hypocrite, cause I'm filthy rich, got businesses. Been had wifey and mistresses, been trying to tell you what my vision is, but y'all still ain't listening. The war they winning, it's just beginning, and I've been bout Sparta like Michigan, I got stats. They got opinions, I got facts. Bro left home, but he came back. This what raised me, made me rap, PA's baby. I ain't been a PA lately. See, I left and they call me shady. I'm a white rapper, they always call me shady. Got no idea what I'm contemplating, I guess.
Cat it on high, my paint never dry. Forge it out on the rim and the ties, make it where niggas will never get by. Flipping the script on the hoe, shine up the grill and leave it glow. Paper the dip and never show. Cut a fucking lot with super throw. Niggas out here on game. Dip it so cold on the hole of the two below that we can put out the flame. Of the blue hand of the roof of the coupe, all I got a band man who got change. Who got the number to the nearest bird it down and cluck a church for the click, hit the pole and do a split. Cause we ball wines. We ain't talking about flights, talking limit, people fucking with the ice. Spent more on jail, I'm steak and the shrimp, then more gon' make it their life. Ain't tripped up, never hit up from the drink. Pick up where I left off on the dank. Flexed out, never stressed out on the chain. Stretched out, get spread down with the crank. You hear that duck? I make it where these motherfuckers fit that duck. When the rim too big and the road ain't shit, it make it hard to steer that there, but it's big bang, big bang, big bang, big bang. One time I wake up, cake up, then press rewind. I got a cake bang, chasing on a motherfucker. Ain't shit chain, cause I'm still getting still mine. Ain't no love for a hater trying to fly me, trying to play me. Motherfuckers never stop my stop sign. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. They still watch. I got shining on rerun, on rerun. I got shining on rerun. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. They still watch. I got shining on rerun. My daughter can't sleep in excuses. My son, he see me with no paper, like keep your excuses. If you ain't producing, you useless. That's why I'm out here getting to it. Fresh out the booth, I go straight to the stage. Then I go straight to get paid. 100 I earn, 50 I save. My bitch don't be cleaning up, I need a maid. She don't be cooking, so I need a chef. Ain't giving me nothing, I get it myself. I'm doing my thing and I did it to death. Stacking them chips, getting that dough. Millions need me a couple hundo. Big mansion with a double front door. Pretty young thing in a new condo. Pretty God, I can stay rich and stay humble. Damn. I got big bank chasing on a motherfucker. Ain't shit chain, cause I'm still getting still mine. Ain't no love for a hater trying to fly me, trying to play me. Motherfuckers never stop my stop sign. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. They still watch. I got shining on rerun, on rerun. I got shining on rerun. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. They still watch. I got shining on rerun, on rerun. I got shining on rerun. Hey, I'm flexing, shouting. I'm stupid, how it? I'm rapping, shouting. Bitch, you ain't know. Yeah, Gucci partner. I lose it down. Don't do it, partner. Let's go it down. I was trying to roll my Louis hoe. A Kubi matching my kicks, bitch. Paparazzi everywhere I go. Got cameras all in my business. I rep the town, hold it down, cruise all around in my old school. My speaker loud in my reefer too. I ain't speaking, bitch. Do I know you? Feds want me back behind that wall. That's the only place that I can't go. I'm focused, dog, and I ain't with that fuck shit. Think it's sweet, but it ain't though. I'm tried true when I'm riding through. I ain't hiding, they can just hate me. My top it down and my pockets fat and my dimes clearer than HD. I'm flexing, shouting. I'm stupid, how? I'm rapping, shouting. Bitch, you ain't know. I Gucci partner. I lose it down. Don't do it, partner. Let's go it down. I rep the west of that A like this. Don't wanna talk about bank kids. Still in the trap like a goddamn brick. Cause I love the hood, the king ain't dead. My hustle grand, my money long. My spot on top, bitch, I won't care. My position vacant, my crown away. My throne is empty, I own that. Folk from Kirkwood have been here too. Some are here to Pittsburgh and all that. Real goons ride with me to Timbuktu. I ain't Gucci dude, but you call that. Remember, yeah, the East Point, the old that air, Riverdale, the center here all day. The K to the Sips, Rose on 4-4, what nigga fuck with me always. I'm flexing, shouting. I'm stupid, how? I'm rapping, shouting. Bitch, you ain't know. I Gucci partner. I lose it down. Don't do it, partner. Let's go. Them so-called dope boys ain't sold enough. OGs ain't old enough. MCs ain't dope enough. I still split your coconut. You so, I'm like that. Tight work, bounce right back. Make room for your big dog. Nigga gon' get out my sack. That loud pack, I blow big. Always stunt so big. Please don't get wrong, homie. Other G's gon' bust your wig. The A is mine, no questions asked. The king home, bitch, the best back. My swagger turned just like my sack. I'm flexing, shouting. Who's stopping now? I'm flexing, shouting. I'm stupid, how? I'm rapping, shouting. Bitch, you ain't know. I Gucci partner. I lose it down. Don't do it, partner. Let's go it down. I'm flexing, shouting. I'm stupid, how? I'm rapping, shouting. Bitch, you ain't know. I Gucci partner. I lose it down. Don't do it, partner.
But yeah, man. So, anything else on your heart before we get into the card itself?
I wish I would have watched more of fucking NXT this past month to see like how this build is for this fucking that match they're having with the fucking 2 rings. You see that shit?
War Games. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I am excited about War Games.
Yeah.
I actually watched a couple War Games earlier in the last couple weeks. I watched the one from Wrestle War 92, which is highly considered as the best War Games ever. Sting Squadron versus the Dangerous Alliance was fire. And I watched the one in 96 where they had the 2 Stings, where Sting eventually took his hiatus and became Crow Sting.
Okay.
It was solid, but like it was storyline. I mean, so it was fire. It still turned out fire.
No, yeah, that's all I really got, man. I'm fucking ready for Survivor Series.
yeah. And this is a rare time too where now don't get me wrong, the NXT card is going to be fire because the takeovers always are, even though we're not going to be focusing too much on the takeovers on each broadcast. But this might be the rare time where the main roster might have NXT beat as far as the quality of what we're about to see.
Hold on, you're talking about having who beat?
What's that?
Who are you talking about having who? Hold on, I'm fucking lost.
Yeah, you are. The main roster. I said this may be one of the rare times where the main roster might have a better in-ring product over one of the NXT takeovers. No doubt, man. Let's get into it. I might have to have you drink next time on this, man. You a little tense. It's all right. We're gonna work you through it. You tense, man? What you nervous for,
man.
dog? What you nervous for, man?
Bud.
You said what?
I ain't nervous about nothing, bud.
I'll put you over the top, man. We're gonna make it look good.
Shit.
No doubt, man. Let's get into this first match, man. I'm gonna build up from the bottom up, man, in my eyes and how it appears to be built. Let's just knock this out the way, man. I can't front. I've never been a Kalisto guy. Never ever been a Kalisto guy. I rock with Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore versus Kalisto, man, for the Cruiserweight Championship. Who you got, B?
And Enzo's going down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm actually going with Kalisto.
I'm going with Kalisto.
Yeah. I'm going with Enzo.
Yeah.
I'm going with Enzo. I think he's got a new little stable, right? I think it works better with him being a champion. I think his whole shtick works better with him being a champion. I'm going with Enzo.
I think Enzo can lose and be fine. Come back and maybe his rematch win again, maybe.
Because he can talk. He can talk his way out of anything.
Exactly, and like his merchandise is probably doing better than anybody else's. So they'll have him back. But I think he's going down.
He's going down. Where I'm going with Enzo. We might have to throw some little dollar bets or something on the side.
Okay, all right. See what happens.
So as of SmackDown, U.S. Champion Baron Corbin defending against Sin Cara, another guy I actually never really been a fan of. Maybe it's because I'm racist and gets masks. Maybe masks just, I don't know. I didn't care about Rey Mysterio toward the end of his run either, so maybe it's...
I feel like a lot of people got tired of Rey Mysterio. I mean, he's cool, but it's like,
yeah.
Cool, like, Frey again.
Cool, thanks. Beat it. No doubt, man. We've got the United States Champion Baron Corbin versus the Intercontinental Champion The Miz. He'll probably have a Miz Siraj with him. Who you got, man?
Going with The Miz, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
No, I mean, I'm going to go with The Miz. And it's even hard to even pick a reason why, because he hasn't really been by himself lately. You know, he hasn't really had any one-on-one matches. But
that's true. I didn't think about that.
You know, but I'm still going with The Miz because it's the fucking Miz.
And he's awesome.
Yeah, and he's fucking awesome.
No doubt, man. I'm going with The Miz too. I like what he's trying to do with the Intercontinental title. That's always been, I think, my favorite championship. Was the Intercontinental title. He hasn't he defended against what? Didn't he defend against like Matt Hardy recently?
Yeah. I thought that was I thought that was weak.
And I actually didn't see it. Why was it weak?
I mean, I just don't really like the Hardy Boys anymore. I don't know, man. They just seem sloppy.
Their run as their comeback run has been, well, it's kind of stalled out. It got kind of stale. What's it been, 7-8 months now?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, so, and I think why people love them again, yeah, the WWE audience is gonna love Team Extreme, but here's the thing with the fanship too that I didn't think to say before. They do so much. There's so much content every week. There's 3 hours of Raw. There's 2 hours of SmackDown. There's 205 Live. There's main event. NXT, right. You're going to burn out.
Just getting shit thrown in your fucking face.
Well, yeah.
All the fucking time, you don't know what to...
Yeah, there's so much content. You're going to burn out the casual fan. And they always want to build up and get more casual fans involved. But the casual fan is not about to sit through a 3-hour Raw.
No.
Plus 2 hours of SmackDown, plus NXT, plus 205 Live, plus main event. That's like 8 hours of content per week. And then another 3
And
hours.
that's not even the shit on the network.
Right,
That
you
they're
know what I
always
mean?
advertising.
And only diehards have the network. Only diehard fans are going to keep coming back. We're going to complain about it or we're going to love it. But either way, we're going to come back. I don't even sit through 3 hours of Raw every week.
I'll fast forward through some of that shit.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing to bring it back around. I think that's the thing with the Hardys. Like, the casual fan remembers the Hardys, but the diehard fan loved the Hardys again because of what they were doing in CNA, being Broken Matt and Brother Nero with the delete chants. And the fact that they haven't been able to do that yet. I think there's some trademarks that have been submitted, but
for a while.
yeah, right. And that lawsuit that they've been going through has not helped at all. And so on one hand, yeah, I get why they would bring them in, especially for the WrestleMania moment, the WrestleMania pop. But B, the fact that lawsuit hasn't been settled and is holding up them changing up anything they could do is kind of bad timing. Kind of bad time to bring them in.
Yeah, it's how long? That's been going on for 5 months now, probably.
That's been going on literally since before they even signed with WWE again.
Okay, well, yeah. Get that shit done.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Get it done. It's just, it's really just stalling out the Hardy Boys. I know Jeff is injured right now anyway, but like I said, yeah, the long and short of it, the diehard fans is loving what Matt did before they came back. Is why they brought Matt back. So now that they're still Extreme, it's just not translating anymore. That nostalgia pop is gone. I was really wanting to see them with the Revival whenever the Revival gets back, but injuries and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
And I forget what the injury was. Well, I forget what the injury was going on with them.
Something torn in his fucking shoulder, I think.
I think so. I think either Dash or Dawson was injured first. I think with a jaw injury. Then right when they came back, the other got injured with something in the knee or their leg or something. So they'll get it together. What's that?
No, I was gonna say. So you're going with the Miz?
I'm going with the Miz. Let's tie it back around. I'm going with the Miz. Baron Corbin. You know what? The Miz has the Miztourage, which I'm not sure they'll get too involved. They may figure into the finish to save Baron Corbin a little bit, to make him look like he's not, what's the word? Make him look like he's not a failure, like a choke artist, which is the story going in. And Miz will still, even when he wins the next night, he'll still claim that Baron Corbin is a choke artist, because that's just what heels do. But yeah, I'm going with the Miz. Let's see where to go next. Let's go with the Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus the new SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. Who you got, B?
Oh, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am too. I don't really have too much to add with that.
Yeah, I mean, just with the 30 for 30 that was on a couple weeks ago or whatever, and what happened tonight.
Facts. I didn't think about that. Did you see Alexa Bliss? You see Alexa Bliss slap fire out of Charlotte Flair?
Yeah.
That motherfucker landed.
Yeah, she fucked her up with that.
That motherfucker landed, man. You know, on one hand, I was thinking about maybe Alexa Bliss could win this and then go on to. Her whole thing lately has been feeling like she's been underappreciated as a long reigning women's champion. And getting it done. But yeah, I'm going with Charlotte, man. Charlotte just got her title win. They're building off the 30 for 30. I didn't get to see the whole 30 for 30, man. That shit hurt my soul.
It was good. Fuck, dude, the shit was sad.
Was it? Yeah, man. Ric Flair lived a hard life, B. He's lived a hard life.
I mean, like I said, it was good. I was hoping there was going to be a bit about more of his partying, shitting and getting, fucking sending it.
No doubt.
But no, it was good. Man, that shit was sad though.
I know there's a couple replays coming soon. I'll have to check for. I think there's gonna be one a couple days before Survivor Series. I'll check for that via legal streaming
on Sunday.
Yeah, maybe. I know there's a couple specific dates. I think the ones I saw they're gonna be actually through the week. So I'll check for those and catch that whole thing.
Right on.
But yeah, we both taking Charlotte. Yeah, we both taking Charlotte, man. There's nothing really to add on to that. Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cesaro and Sheamus, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay.
Fucking Usos, dude.
Usos, them Sue Usos.
Yeah.
I love watching these dudes, man.
Yeah.
I love
They're
watching these
insane.
dudes. I love watching these dudes, man. The mic work has been crazy. The in-ring work has always been dope, but I think the heel persona, and they still add in a little bit of high-flying aspects, but the attitude change is working for me, man. It's working so heavy for me. It's been like a year, but it doesn't even feel like it.
No, it feels like it was just yesterday.
Dude, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I will say, when they made the title switch to Cesaro and Sheamus, at first I was like, word? Because I really wanted to see Rollins and Ambrose versus the Usos.
But then...
What we got out of that, yeah, right.
But then...
What we got out of it, I'm not mad at. Because remember, I was hitting your line like, dog, they fucking up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't even see it yet. I think I was still at work.
And I got the app notification before I actually saw it. So the way they made that transition and what they built it into, I ain't mad, because instead of one really dope match, we about to get two really dope matches out of that. I'm going with the Usos too.
Yeah.
They've been
the whole attitude change is what's...
Yeah,
they're fucking awesome now.
they've been on fire. They've
always been cool, but this attitude change is just fucking... Oh yeah, they're up there. They're nuts.
Yeah, I love it, man. They're battle rappers who wrestle. It's fucking dope. They got bars for days, man. I love it. So we're going with the Usos.
Yeah,
Let's go.
So where are we at right now? Like, fucking Team Blue versus Team Red. I think we're like mostly Team Blue.
From the ones that I've mentioned, yeah. And there's 8 total. And then Enzo and Kalisto, that's straight 205 Live. So there's 7. There's 7 Raw versus SmackDown matches.
They're gonna throw another match in there. You know how they always do that shit. I don't know.
Probably some pre-show joint, but I mean we don't know what it is yet.
All the Kalisto shit. Kalisto and Enzo, that's the pre-show. That starts at like fucking 4.
Is that pre-show? I figured they would put that on the main card. I think all of these are main card. Oh, nope. I'm looking at Wikipedia right now. The P indicates that it will take place on the pre-show. So, yeah, Enzo and Kalisto is on the pre-show.
Yeah.
So, and that's fine. And I'm good with that. It's not a brand war match, so we could put that on the pre-show. So, 7 matches on the main card, and they're all Raw versus SmackDown. I like that you asked where we are as far as numbers-wise, because I think there's a certain...
like, it's going to be close.
Yeah, there's a certain way there, which influenced my predictions. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go with, you know what, Team Raw women: Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus Team SmackDown women: Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and TBA. So I was thinking, with Natty losing, that Natty would go into it, but apparently that's not the case. They're gonna announce a 5th woman on SmackDown. That's not going to be Natty. First, before I get your prediction, who you think that woman could be?
I have no fucking idea.
No idea. I got one idea, even though I thought she's gonna be on Raw.
I mean, I think I know who you're talking about, and that's the only person I can think of, but what you're saying right now...
Only person I can think of would be Paige.
Yeah.
She was at Raw. What's that?
Apparently she's in some heat.
Well, she always does.
No, I'm saying, like, yeah.
I know, yeah. With an Instagram post blowing her return, but she's always in some kind of trouble. So but that'd be the only woman I could think of. I mean, unless, you know what? I just got one more woman in mind. Nikki Bella.
That was
She just got eliminated from Dancing with the Stars.
fucking Cena's on. Yeah. Yep.
Facts.
Yep. That's happening.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
I think
I'll
that's
tell
the
you
one.
what, that is it.
That's no doubt. I'm going with Team Raw, regardless of who it is.
Oh yeah, Team Raw for sure. They're gonna fuck them up.
I'll go with Team Raw.
That's what happened tonight.
This was another one that which was good that they. To me, I think it was good that they made the switch of the SmackDown Women's Championship to keep Charlotte away from Asuka, which I think they could build huge on at a later date. But Asuka is the reason why I'm choosing Team Raw. It didn't matter who else was on either team. Asuka is undefeated. She's been undefeated since NXT, and they're not about to blow it on no 5-on-5 elimination match. When she loses her first match, I'm holding out hope that it means something. They do like to hot shot things for whatever reason, but I'm going with Asuka, man.
Yeah.
Team Raw. She will not get pinned. She'll
Team
probably pin Naomi, Tamina, and Carmella at the least. She's gonna pin at least 3/5 of Team SmackDown.
How many days is she champion?
She was. I don't know the exact day. The exact. She was champion longer than the New Day was tag team champions. To put that in perspective. So
over a year. It's like
way over a year. Close to 500 days, if not more than 500 days. And
I thought they said it was like 570 or some shit. She was.
And actually, we do have the internet at our hands. Let's see how long Asuka was champion. Asuka was champion for 510 days, dog.
That's a lot of fucking days, bud.
That's a lot of days, B. That's a lot of days. That's a lot
Go
of days.
mystify.
Yeah. Been practice like third shot like favorite rapper shit. I swear the frisbees have never been high. I mean, I'm reading it back myself like, damn, really? Okay. Living better at the thought of living better. Living is carpe diem, so I'm caught in this forever. The smell of YSL over teddy bear sweaters. Knowing I got one on, I never zip up my lever. Never did this to catch them, they wanted to catch me. Said I wrote like I've yet to know what a rap be. Meaning it's deep in a rap if you ask me. Or the subjects of the stories I told what a track be. 2 classics and rolling on lap 3. My whip was 2 doors, I drove from the back seat. I did it like who's y'all, and know that on lap 3 I'm still clueless to y'all, but I know where the track leads. Meaning all I see is lane and opportunity. Little roadkill, ID'em by their jewelry. Know the flow still got him leaning out the coupe with me like, son, do you hear what he's saying? I mean, truthfully, I'm just waiting for this to pass. This 5-year plan that I gave him is in a bag. The bag got monograms on it if you ask, and a Space Jam glow if you open it and grab that. Just a dude from Brooklyn who had intentions of hoping that Jay is watching and saying, yeah, he gets it, but hoping that Jay is watching is double-edged and twisting. Like, yeah, I'm still a fan, but now I'm within the business. The blinders is on, but I get the urge to lift from my peak and leave it there. I outswerve collisions, my peak is still in there. I'm nowhere in reach of it, yet I sound like it's a throne here that I'm leaning in. Critics say that my destiny's that guy. I'm just here to tell a story. If I ever sit that high, then I'm playing follow the leader. Applaud that as a given. Like, I don't fuck with the Nets, but damn, I fuck with his vision. And I never been a follower, but if I do follow, it'll be a 600 milliliter and a few bottles. My fan base is double knotted like an ascot. Half of them got degrees, half of them got stash spots. Half of them stripped and half is contemplating. I see your vision, mama. I put my money on a long shot. Treat it like you Kane and Dog with no prints to be rinsed and no names to recall. I mean, we out here in grind mode, caught up in a paper chase. I wanna fuck a fine hoe with front row to fadeaways. Madison Square or Barclays, whenever the boys from Madison Square is passing through there. I'm in a blowing orange state, it's only apathy here. I was raised on them colors, jigger, that should be fair. But I still lift my hat at the achievement. Only it's blowing orange letters where my team is. If we can get past that, in between this, then this baton will be easy for me to leave with.
Flossy, suede Timbs where my feet is. Raised on what he wrote and who my team is. I'm trying to get these floor seats with Young. Probably make me take my hat off cause my team just won. Videos with Spike Lee and my sneaks is dumb. Records with Jill Scott, and if you be where I'm from, that mean the world like floor seats with Young. Probably make me take my hat off cause my team just won. Videos with Spike Lee and my sneaks is dumb. Records with Jill Scott, and if you be where I'm from, that mean the world, right? Yeah. Favorite rapper shit. Low, floor seats with Young.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing to see a nigga kicking so raw. Shout out to the man, Coaster, you know he do his thing. Juice Caesar. You know, the bugging crew. Fucking with the my nigga Cole keep talking that crazy shit. My nigga Crispy keep talking that crazy shit. My nigga Bruce keep talking that crazy shit. Shout out to the skateboarders in Venice. Oh, and everybody who's fucking with the what up right now. Let's do it. Every state motherfucker like
you know I got the fire, yo. N-O-N-Y to Cali, yo. Way down in ATL, they smoking the drug. Oh, do my thing in St. Louis, Chicago.
and you kick out, and you flip out, and you dip out, tell them. Kick out, and you flip out, and you dip out, tell them. Well, it's your nigga looking jiggy, riggy, raw. Extraterrestrial hoes, give me the jaw. Jaw jacking 99% perfecto. Millie hot hoes in my bismo like Pepto. Cold, showroom flow to the gazebo. UFOs who bang the UFO shoot game. Chic freak, man, a nux, that's the two names. Tatted on her with the ass fits the very shoe shame. Skating a two-door, straight from the boot hole to the booth in the VIP with the true toe. Crispy, that's my dog, I play high for. He play Mohawk like Indian man Tanaka. Chuck Taylor, low rise, blue denim, blue scarf. Metro like Beckham, and concoction with shoe low. Run with the city boy, chic model, body tight. Mad kids, clean fingernails, man, you got it right.
You know I got the fire, yo. N-O-N-Y to Cali, yo. Way down in ATL, they smoking the drug. Oh, do my thing in St. Louis, Chicago.
And then you kick out, and you flip out, and you dip out, tell them. Kick out, and you flip out,
It's
and you
crispy, check it out now.
tell them.
Georgia sleeves, Regis speakers, cheesecake bistro, peacoat and sneakers. Fresh day facial, my bad fresh basil. Biracial hazel eyes, bitch Felicia. Sick Felicia, stuck with the slim broad, trying to get my dick higher than the tower and Nimrod. Hey, with no brains, I'm gonna stab a Brenda James. She like to play the mental games I laugh. So look at raw, flesh fresh, deaf and clean though. Flexing brown, you know, jacket downtown casino. You ain't know? Rectangular string along. Hanging up at more bars than them phones that sing along. Won't see me hot days like days I'm sideways. Way hot Vespa, laptop and a latte. Yes, thinking, man. I be damned if I ain't best dressed thinking, man. I'm funky. You know I got the fire, yo. N-O-N-Y to Cali, yo. Way down in ATL, they smoking the drug. Oh, I do my thing in St. Louis, Chicago.
And then you kick out, and you flip out, and you dip out, tell them. Kick out, and you flip out, and you dip out, tell them.
DJ Reed City, it's my friend, not yours.
It's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on spilt liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing.
We are going to bombard New York City because I love New York City. We were groomed for the front lot.
Millies when you thinking what's my worth like. Shine, nigga, I don't need a searchlight. You know it's nice when you start hearing dirt bites. I'm in the trap chopping up the word like I know they gon' love this, Bud Lit, dog shit, bucket low, custom road. You was wish you was this. Bottle girl on me, but I got a wifey. She got an extra 100 to keep the bottles icy. Money dance, I got the light fee. Rolling that Ike from Shiesty. These 1500, these ain't regular Nikes. Sipping Perrier like iced tea. Just to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Kingpin shit. Little homies fucked up, I gave them each $1 grand. Real nigga shit. Reading is fundamental, but life is the best teacher, fam. Promise you. Kush got enough work for me to feed the land.
Whether you like it or not, I'm the best. I'm the best. You're looking at the greatest. Whether you like it or not, I'm the best. I'm the best. You're looking at the greatest.
Lot of mercy, mercy. Yo. Microphone check.
While I sing it through my eyes, you. While I sing it through my eyes, you. While I sing it through my eyes, my
You ain't running with the apes yet. Apex at the Empire State Neck. Ain't no crime, my niggas take that. In the state of mind, got the state facts. Suspect nigga, get your wig pushed back tonight to 1999. Who'd have thought that 19 I might be in my prime? Thought of the right scheme, everything else anon. Here's a penny for your thoughts, another one. Eventually the dream was born. Now that's a real mind fuck. Might fuck up your mind if you lighten up. Make sure the ticket's tighten up. If you tough, I'm a titan. Like Zeus, I lighten up. Kick flows till it's kung fu fighting them. Is it him? Is it you who was nice to some? I don't see nobody, no. I don't see nobody, no. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels? You rap niggas ain't safe, yeah. I keep the bombs in my basement. When I detonate, you can feel the vibrations. I got your mind shaking. Am I right? My light gon' spark for generations. One day my voice will be heard on every radio station. Cause fate to ratio changing in this. Every day living in this life I see that in every way they wanna see my life deceased. But I survive. The question is for how long? Since my homie died, I've been trying to hold on. The happy days of my life is now all gone. But I cope with that. We not smoking right in these songs. But it's should I stay? Should I go? Oh, should I stay? Should I go? Oh, I don't know. Lord, please let me know. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels? Everything cool like in a state of mind that the state of mind correct. Cool, calm, collect, deflect the corrupt with intellect. I talk too much, the jig is up, he is risen up from a division of most kings with they vision, position for position. It's mind splitting and soul uplifting, but still feel so trapped in the soulless. And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels? And we probably should have traded too, but I can see what I can't relate to. Hey, Jesus, will I ever get to see you through my hazels?
Darling, I told you many times, and now I'm telling you once again, just to remind you, sweetheart, that my...
Oh, Lamar, Hail Mary, your marijuana times is hard. Pray with the hooligan, shadows all in the dark. fellowship with demons and relatives. I'm a star. Life is one funny motherfucker. A true comedian, you gotta love him. You gotta trust him. I might be bugging. Infomercials and no sleep. Introverted by my thoughts. Children listen, it gets deep. See, once upon a time inside the Nicholson Garden projects, the object was to process and digest poverty's dialect. Adaptation inevitable. Gun violence, crack spot, federal policies, rape builders and drug professionals. Anthony was the oldest of 7, well respected, calm and collected. Laughing and joking made life easier. Hard times, mama on crack. A 4-year-old telling his nanny he needed her. His family history pimping and banking. He was meant to be dangerous. Clacked him a grip and start slanking. 15 scraping up his jeans with quarter pieces. Even got some hair from a smoker last weekend. Dodger policeman working for his big homie. Small time hustler graduated to a brick on him. $10,000 out of for project housing. That's on the daily. Seen his first meal, 20 years old. Had a couple of babies. Had a couple of shooters. Caught a murder case. Fingerprints on the gun, they assuming, but witnesses couldn't prove it. That was back when he turned his back and they killed his cousin. He beat the case and went back to hustling. Bird shuffling, Anthony rang. The first in the projects with the two-tone Mustang. That 5.0 thing. They say 5-0 came, circling parking lots and parking spots and hopping out while harassing the corner blocks. Crooked cops told Anthony he should kick it. He brushed him off and walked back to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. See, at this chicken spot there was a light-skinned nigga that talked a lot with a curly top and a gap in his teeth. He worked the window, his name was Ducky. He came from the streets to Robert Taylor home, Southside Project, Chirac, the Terror Dome. Drove to California with a woman on him and $500. They had a son hoping that he see college. Hustling on the side with a 9-to-5 to freak it. Cadillac severely ride his son around on weekends. 3-piece special with his name on his shirt pocket. Cross the street from the projects, Anthony planned to rob it. Stuck up the place before, back in 84. That's when affiliation was really 8 years of war. So many relatives telling us, selling us, devilish work, scaling us, crime, intelligent, felonies, prevalent proposition with nines. Ducky was well aware, they robbed the manager and shot a customer last year. He figured he'd get on these niggas' good sides. Free chicken every time Anthony posted in line. 2 extra biscuits, Anthony liked them and then let them slide. They didn't kill him, in fact it looked like they're the last to survive. Pay attention, that one decision changed both of their lives. One curse at a time, reverse and manifest a good karma, and I'll tell you why. You take 2 strangers and put them in random predicaments. Give them a soul so they can make their own choices and live with it. 20 years later, them same strangers you make them meet again. Inside recording studios where they reaping their benefits. Then you start reminding them about that chicken incident. Whoever thought the greatest rapper would be from coincidence? Because if Anthony killed Ducky, Top Dog could be serving life while I grow up without a father and die in a gunfight.
Jag fucking jag niet nou vanuit de wolk.
Nou, fjällen väl sitter där.
So I was taking a walk the other day.
But yeah, that's Team Raw led by Alicia Fox. I kind of like what they're doing with Alicia Fox to an extent.
Can't stand her.
With Foxy. No, why?
Just can't stand her. She's crazy. She's just fucking
I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Just being a little nut. She's like the only one with any kind of like discernible personality on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
Any kind of personality that stands out. It won't last long. I don't think her whatever's gonna come of it won't last long. But I dig it, man. I've never been a big Alicia Fox guy, but this little what she's doing lately is kind of interesting. Being a captain of Team SmackDown, you gotta have some kind of crazy captain to offset Becky Lynch's like around the way girl.
Calling her right here. She gets eliminated first.
Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny.
Because she'll fucking lose it.
That would be funny. So we're both taking Team Raw?
Yeah. Got it.
Let's go to... We did the Intercontinental title match. We did Team Raw. We've got, 3 left? This is the 3 big ones.
Yeah.
Let's go with...
That's the one that's just... Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let's go with The Shield versus The New Day.
There's no question. The Shield's going to win that one.
The Shield. I was thinking about this.
It's not going to be quick. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. The Shield 6-man tag matches, they had so many great ones. The ones they had with the Wyatt family, the ones they had with Evolution, the ones they had on various Raw and SmackDown. They work so well together. In the New Day, they've been on fire, B. On fire.
I wish the New Day and Usos were still going on.
I could watch them fight forever.
Yeah.
Forever and ever. I went back and forth on this very briefly because the Shield is gonna break up. They'll probably be broken up by the Royal Rumble. So they can go.
2 months.
That's about 2 months. Break up by the Rumble. Roman Reigns has a preset date with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose has to turn on Seth Rollins. That's the only way I see that going. And that's going to be fire.
Because he's going to kill him. He's going to fucking kill him.
No doubt. And the New Day isn't breaking up anytime soon. I think they're going to be together for a while. I think what's kind of messed up with how tag team wrestling has been built. We just expect everybody to break up.
Yeah.
We expect everybody to break up. Tag team wrestling hasn't been what it used to be. We just expect everybody to break up. American Alpha broke up. It still hurt. I'm still hurting over that. I thought they were gonna be lit for a while. They broke up Enzo and Cass, dog.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
They broke up Enzo and Cass, B.
That was so dumb.
So I think we just expect all of these teams to just break up. There's something in the New Day though, like unity is their thing. What the New Day stands for overall. I don't see them breaking up for a while. And even if they do break up, I don't think it's going to be a sloppy, violent breakup. I think they're going to break up amicably, and then become what they're going to become. I think the Shield, when they eventually do split, is going to be an amicable split. It's not going to be a violent split. But Dean and Seth is going to be a very violent split.
I don't know. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, so basically Reigns just leaves then.
Yeah, all three, they're going to split up just fine, and then Dean and Seth are going to go back to being a tag team, and then Dean is about to get real violent on Seth. And I can't, I can't wait.
It's really fucking tight.
I can't wait. That's months away. But the Shield just got back together, and I'm going with the Shield. They're going to keep the Shield strong. I'm going with the Shield. It really wasn't even a question. I just thought I'd throw a quick wrench in there. I'm going with the Shield, man. I was in the audience, as you know. I was in the audience when the Shield got back together. The crowd was ready, B. The crowd was ready for that. It was good to be part of, man. It was good to be part of. And they wrecked shop that night. They was not playing. It was a good time, man. But yeah, I'm going with the Shield. We've got, 2 left? Let's go with the men's 5-on-5. Team Raw, Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H versus Team SmackDown. Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the 16-time world champion, John Cena. The free agent, John Cena.
This is the toughest one.
First off, what do you think about them adding John Cena to Team SmackDown?
I think it was a good idea.
And I say that because
week on SmackDown title change, so that definitely needed to fucking happen.
Taking AJ's spot. There's been a certain, and I'm all for it, because last month there was the illnesses that affected TLC. I love the overcompensating. Like, you can't just slide anybody in there. You've got to
go big or go home.
Go big or go home. And what's bigger than John Cena in this world? Yeah. And I asked that because A, he's a quote unquote free agent, but B, he was just on Raw 2 months ago.
They can put him anywhere. It doesn't matter.
They can put him anywhere. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just splitting hairs. I love it. I love it. I've never been a John Cena hater. I've always enjoyed John Cena's work.
Goes back and forth with me on the hate.
On the hate.
The hate.
The hate.
Yeah, what were you say?
I'm gonna ask now the Triple H edition. Do you think that was always intended, or do you think they needed to call an audible because Jason Jordan just wasn't gonna be enough?
I was pissed whenever
it was definitely a case of which one of these is not like the other.
Oh yeah, but like whenever Angle's like putting you on, son, it's just like, man, fuck this. Like, that's
they put Jason Jordan in a no-win situation. That's the thing with faces and heels. Like you can't. It's hard to introduce somebody as a face. If you just introduce Jason Jordan as he was when he left American Alpha, that'd be one thing. But to introduce Jason Jordan as Kurt Angle's son, that's gonna be hard to take. So I don't know if you heard it on Raw, but the crowd was literally thanking Bray Wyatt for hurting Jason Jordan.
I don't think I heard that.
They were chanting "Thank you, Wyatt," for getting, and then they sang the "Na Na Na" goodbye song to Jason Jordan.
Damn, I didn't hear any of that. What the fuck? Where was I
It's
at?
wild. It's wild, man. And you can't help but feel bad for the man, because Jason Jordan is talented.
He just got thrown in a city situation.
He got thrown in a bad situation, man. Maybe it'll turn out. Maybe he's.
Maybe he'll fight his dad one day. Fuck you, Dad. You know?
He is half white, and y'all hate y'all parents.
Mom and Dad.
That would fit in line. That would fit. I see a change coming soon. I liked a little bit of what he did with Elias. The whole throwing produce thing was kind of corn, but the matches were cool themselves. What do you think about Elias before we get into the prediction?
I can live without him.
Yeah, I think Elias, and he's building up now. But
he reminds me of he's the raw version of Baron Corbin.
In what way?
Just the whole fucking by myself. I'm badass. I'm a big motherfucker. Like, they're both big and shit, but I don't know. I'm gonna give Elias more time than I did Baron Corbin.
I've been watching Elias since he was Elias Sampson. I don't know why they got rid of his last name. That's a cool fucking name, Elias Sampson. But I was watching him since NXT, and in NXT, his character didn't really get over the same way. The Full Sail crowd wasn't really feeling the whole drifter guitar guy, but he's getting popular, man, on the main roster, and I kind of dig it. His catchphrase, like the songs themselves are cool, but his catchphrase, "Who wants to walk with Elias?" Bruh, when he eventually does his babyface run, that shit is going to be everywhere. T-shirts, the crowd is about to sing along with it. That catchphrase is going to be fire. Mark this. Whatever date you listen to this, mark that. Elias is going to be hot in 2018. He's going to break through.
I hope he does.
No doubt. I think it's going to be a good one, man. Who you got, though? Team Raw or Team SmackDown?
It's so fucking tough, man, but man, I'm going to Team SmackDown.
Yeah, why you say that?
It's because the way the shit that happened to Shane at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna go crazy.
The way he got murked.
Yeah, like had to look at everybody. Like, oh, this is what you did. You know, type shit.
I hear.
They're gonna come out crazy. Cena wasn't there tonight.
He was not. What do you think about that? Did he need to be there?
I mean, it really doesn't matter. It would have been cool, but the fact that it didn't happen is so cool.
Save it for the pay-per-view. I hear
you. Know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna come out there fucking fired up.
It's gonna be lit, man. Cats act like they don't like seeing John Cena. Nah, fuck all that. Cats are gonna miss John Cena when he hangs it up. I don't care what nobody say. When he hangs it up for good,
it'll be a tough day, man.
I'm telling you, man. when John Cena hangs it up for good, that's gonna be a tough day. That's gonna be a tough day. I'm going with Team SmackDown too.
Yeah.
We've literally agreed on everything except the damn pre-show match. But yeah, I'm going with Team. I thought about just like bullshitting, but no, I literally have my predictions written down. I'm going with Team.
I did it before I got on here.
No doubt. I'm going with Team SmackDown. I will say this though, I initially, before they announced the final, before they announced Triple H, going into this, I was actually going with Team Raw. I'll tell you why. This match is the only match that'll have just out and out shenanigans involved. There's too many storylines you can touch. There's too many. And before I get into that, I'm excited for the combinations. Like, I'm excited to see Finn Balor and John Cena in the ring at the same time. I'm excited to see Kurt Angle and Shinsuke Nakamura in the ring at the same time.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see Shinsuke versus any of these five. Finn and Shinsuke had a real solid match in NXT. Shinsuke, to me, has not really had a chance. You know what? I shouldn't say he's had a chance. He's had chances. Shinsuke Nakamura needs to break out in this match because Shinsuke Nakamura has only had one great match, and it has not been on the main roster. His one great match was his very first match in NXT against Sami Zayn a year and a half ago. He's been floating by on a theme song and an entrance for a year and a half. He's had some good ones. The John Cena match was cool. The Orton match was cool. The match with Balor in NXT was a little better than cool. But he's only had one great match.
That was a while ago.
It was a year and a half ago. His very first match with Sami Zayn, NXT Dallas. So this match, and he'll have so much to hide any kind of shortcomings. It's gonna be a 10-man effort. But after Survivor Series, I'm really interested in seeing where they go with Shinsuke Nakamura. But yeah, man, I'm going Team SmackDown. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Like, I actually, on my list, I actually had like a fucking question mark on that one. It's like a big old fucking question mark.
Not sure where to go.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's 1-1.
No doubt. I was gonna say I initially went with Team Raw because there are a couple guys, and I mentioned the shenanigans before. There are a couple guys who aren't in this match, who aren't on any match in the card, but are heavily featured players in the landscape of WWE. That would be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yep.
And I could see them getting involved in some kind of way. I still see them getting involved, but I don't think they'll cost SmackDown the match. At first, I was like, you know what, they're going to cost SmackDown the match. They're not going to cost SmackDown the match, but they're going to cost somebody. Maybe Shane McMahon gets eliminated via Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn shenanigans. Something's going to happen to where they get involved, maybe because they feel like they should be on the team, whatever, what have you. And it's going to be really interesting to see them involved. You want to know the other reason why I'm going with Team Raw?
So,
because they added Triple H. Or Team SmackDown, so I'm going with Team SmackDown because Team Raw added Triple H.
I'm already calling it who's going to eliminate that motherfucker.
Who's that?
He's going to get eliminated. Kurt Angle, bro.
Kurt Angle's going to eliminate who?
Triple H.
Like they're gonna fight each other?
Yes.
And I think that's where we're going for WrestleMania.
Yep. That's
the only way to go. So the whole Stephanie thing, her getting involved, that was setting the seeds. The only way Kurt Angle's gonna have a one-on-one match, or at least his very first one-on-one match, is gonna be against Triple H. Mm-hmm. Triple H knows how to work the style. He knows how to work to keep Kurt Angle safe. It's gonna be Triple H. So we just got to get to WrestleMania. But yeah, I think it's where it starts.
It'll be here quick.
Yeah. We 4 months away already. It's April, isn't it? April. I think it's in April.
April 8th.
April 8th. But yeah, I think that's the seeds of Kurt Angle Triple H at WrestleMania. Something's gonna happen here, and it's gonna be dope, regardless of what it is. But it seems SmackDown's gonna take the W. Who just for shits, who's gonna survive?
Oh fuck, Cena.
I'm going with Cena and Nakamura to survive. And for most shits, the last person they eliminate will be Braun Strowman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle's gonna go early. Shane's gonna go early. Then I bet Triple H goes, and then fucking Kurt Angle goes.
Raw has such a damn all-star team.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's a stacked team.
Killers.
Stacked team. This is a good look for Bobby Roode too, to see what he can do on a major stage.
He won't be eliminated first, but he won't.
I don't think so either. I think he'll get a good look. Deadass. Looking at this roster, Randy Orton might go first.
See, I even forgot that motherfucker's on there. Thought it was a 4-on-5.
No doubt, man. He really might go first. Bobby Roode, I think this is too big of a look for him to go first. He might get eliminated second, maybe third after Shane, but he won't go first. I think it's just too good of a. They want to see what he'll do on that main stage. He's another dude that's been booked a little bit weird because he came in like randomly on SmackDown. I think he fought like Aiden English. I don't remember. And then he disappeared for a few weeks and then just popped up as the culmination of whatever the fuck Dolph Ziggler was doing. I think he's more than an entrance. Well, of course, they're both more than an entrance. Him and Nakamura are both more than an entrance, but I think Bobby Roode's a little more hungry to prove that.
Yeah.
I heard you get amped when I said Dolph Ziggler's name.
Oh no, because what did they even do with him? Because they didn't really do anything. They just went back to his fucking music. Remember, like, it was for like 2 weeks. He would come out to different people's shit.
He was coming out to different people's shit, and then they like cut off it. Now they like cut off his music for his entrance. So he'll do that high intro, and then they'll just cut it off, and he comes down to no music, which is kind of lackluster to me. But I mean, they been ain't knowing what to do with him. He's been the goddamn NXT gatekeeper for how long now?
You gotta beat Dolph to get in.
You gotta beat Dolph. It was what? Apollo Crews, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode. I feel like there was one more guy from NXT.
Neville, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I'm not sure. It was more recently. He's been the NXT gatekeeper guy. There's another guy I forgot. Oh, Tyler Breeze.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. So if you hot at NXT, your first step is to go through Dolph Ziggler.
You already know where you're fucking going.
Right. You already know.
I spend my day so, first I pray, yo, then I lay low, looking for the halo. Amoy, yo, my little angel reminded me to stay playful. Faithful walks I take in the woods, thinking what's good. Things that I can't change, I should. Things I can't, need to be understood. This is the bliss I used to drift from the hood. For a second at least, I'm resurrecting the peace pipes the Indians used to like. We call it cheap, right? Stepping on the leaps, right, to reach heights that I never seen. It's so evergreen. Some use it for medicine or to write better things. I was in Amsterdam, man, bike-pedaling to the nature spot to taste the flavors they got. My eyes drop, I like it a lot. Yeah,
turn up the sound, spread my wings because I'm riding with my angel. Going through the city of the shop makes me feel like I'm in the city of angels. Oh, I wanna fly away
blow niggas' mind like the first time you heard Mary J. and you were standing in line to purchase tickets to see a blow like Chicago win. And I'm riding with Common looking for Chicago's in. And like Chicago wins, I was once a street disciple, rocking every Jordan shoe Nike put out by Michael. That made me feel like I could fly. Sometimes I wanted to die, probably cause the angel dust was fucking with my third eye. So I started hip-hop and I understand why Common used to love her. She got me open, so I even had to fuck her. But I used to rub her cause she was married to rock him. So I bought me a gold chain, pretending that I was him so I can get close to the girl I love the most. But she left Cali and went on tour with Neo and Ghost. Big gave her one more chance and she took Big down. I should've knew it. Shock G and Pac told me she'd get around the angel.
Spread my wings because I'm riding with my going through the city of the shop makes me feel like I'm in the city of. Oh, I wanna fly away with mine. She takes me high, she will always be mine.
Fly away. My love for her's not about jewelry and cars. I love her cause she loved me just for who I are, who I is, who I am. Resembles the rims on the lamb. I shine like shine when Barrington Levy was saying diddly whoa. I got love for the streets. Peace to New York and every hood in the east. Before I was ducking cops, gunshots, I used to be a LA Dodger. Now I'm a from the city of lost souls, Impalas and polished gold. Between the car and the rims, we got a lot of chrome. Yo hood not alone, they knocking, we not at home. And when they bust in, we not Caesar, but gotta roam. Cause they try to ride phones, I'm talking Verizon phones. The ones they put wires on, they got us on tap. But I put wires on my Bentley, in fact, I spit it through the wires on the Kanye track, yeah.
Sound and spread my wings because I'm riding with my going through the city of the shop makes me feel like I'm in the city of. Oh, I wanna fly away with mine. She takes me high, she will always be mine.
Yeah. One more time, one last number. Sean Don, where you at, nigga? It's the future right here, man. We starting it right now. Let's get it going. Big poop.
My attitude real shitty, temper short. My mind cluttered like the streets of New York. I ain't trying to take an L cause I casually fought. This shit real serious, not casual sport. Let time fly by as I pen these thoughts. And I'm speeding through life in my car and park. And even in the day sometimes it's dark. And that cloud hovering low was not the worst part. Second guessing yourself trying to remain sharp. See niggas blowing up who ain't got your spark. And that alone is a burden to carry. Either you'll get strong or you'll get buried. And rap keep plenty room in this cemetery. Pull out your Blackberry, change your itineraries. I mean, you could be the shit today, then tomorrow wake up, fame blown away. And homie, on the real, ain't nothing you can say. That's why I work hard now, got later to lay. In the sand on the beach, mixing drinks with Belvay. The world gon' remember my name, motherfuckers.
Now they heard all of your songs and peeked you from the side and watched your videos and seen the car you drive.
And we know what to expect, my nigga. Done seen it all before, I ain't impressed, my nigga.
But they heard all of our songs and peeked us from the side and came up to the shows and seen us on the grind.
And this is how we get down, motherfuckers. We don't care who got next. This is now, motherfuckers.
I tried to work with niggas, don't wanna jerk them niggas, but everybody running around thinking they murderers. Gave birth to niggas, and when I burped them niggas, they spit up old lines that I fed to them earlier. And this is what the state of hip hop is like. I'm thinking, damn, this cannot be right. And I agree that everybody's a biter, but if you Z-rocks the style, then that's infringing on my copy, right? It's the bottom of the ninth with no extra innings, and we all in the game trying to collect our penance. And from the old school, I'm a direct descendant, and y'all can feel it at the end of each and every sentence. Cause underground rap is just incense and gimmicks and image. They phone in for 10 cents a minute. I knew that since I entered the rap game, my style would have niggas taking it back. But what about now? I think about the youth and how their minds are so closed. Cause now Rap City look like video soul, and that's a sad state of affairs. But no need to despair, cause we the next ones that's taking it there.
Now they heard all of your songs and peeped you from the side and watched your videos and seen the car you drive.
And we know what to expect, my nigga. Done seen it all before, I ain't impressed, my nigga.
When they heard some of our songs and peeped us from the side and came out to the shows and seen us on the grind.
And this is how we get down, motherfuckers. We don't care who got next. This is now, motherfuckers.
A note to my opponents. Yeah, I got now when I always got next. Cause I seize every moment. I'm an opportunist with ambition. Keep an eye on that #1 spot before it wind up missing. And the heart of this being is the art of them seeing. I feel I'm God with the flow cause people started believing. So what, I'm cocky. Who gon' stop me? Twist hoes, leave them not me. Smile for paparazzi. This is how I get down. Got a crib in every hood, so I'm always the hottest nigga in town. Hate it or love it, who fucking with our music? Yeah, y'all niggas are the shit when it comes to power movements. Who showed and proved it, can't sleep on this game. Take converted all the currency with foreign exchange. Up next to rap the boot is a rapper named Sean Don, the Bronx borough president with no excuses. Doubting me is foolish, don't act to produce this. Knowing damn well only Ninth can do this. It's no secret, Leo even know when me and little brother Flo is guaranteed another video.
Now they heard all of your songs and peeped you from the side and watched your videos and seen the car you drive.
And we know what to expect, my nigga. Done seen it all before, I ain't impressed, my nigga.
But they heard all of our songs and peeped us from the side and came up to the shows and seen us on the grind.
And this is how we get down, motherfuckers. We don't care who got next, this is now, motherfucker.
On behalf of myself, Fonte, Big Pooh, and Knife One, and the whole cast of the Mr. Show, I wanna thank y'all for watching this shit. I ain't gon' front. The only reason I took this job is cause I need the money. I ain't gon' front. I don't give a fuck with you being for the plug on me, dog.
DJ Reed City, it's my friend, not yours.
Stuck in the mud, hoes, dreamers, stuck in the mud. Look at what the Reaper got you stuck in the mud. Range, beamers,
stuck in the mud.
2 10s on the inside.
Stuck in the mud.
Hoes, dreamers,
stuck in the mud.
Look at what the Reaper got you
stuck in the mud.
Range, beamers,
stuck in the mud.
Give me a day where I can play and I can pamper my wrist. Chrome, inside Pampers and shit. Grown and defenseless, loan for my sister. Songs that'll get you home, my nigga. I got a blunt inside my granny whip, like my granny did when she was dealing with them damages. Yeah, turkey, bacon, cabbages. Ooh, what happened on a Saturday? Yeah, we took a Yukon just to grab my folks. I need a Groupon for all this dope. I know I do fine, but what did you find? That bullshit, but in due time, we acting like we living right. Big pimpin', these broads see stars, my nigga. We are on guard and killing y'all niggas hopeless. Quoted. Stuck in the mud, hoes, dreamers, stuck in the mud. Look at what the Reaper got you stuck in the mud. Range, beamers,
stuck in the mud.
2 10s on the inside.
Stuck in the mud.
Hoes, dreamers,
stuck in the mud.
Look at what the Reaper got you
stuck in the mud.
Range, beamers,
stuck in the mud.
Look, bitch, ain't not that shit when I be talking. And I get living on that liquor. I give a fuck about you. I want some bossa nova. You wanna see the tower. I wanna meet the quota. You look like everybody. And if my anybody focus, and if my anybody focus, I'm baptized in that chastised 100-proof dummy soup junkie in my attic. Everybody home. Everybody home. I got a zip we can split. Don't let everybody know. Yeah, keep it on the flow. Long arm with that quick stash. Top dog, do your bitch bag with a big bag. Yeah, holla if you with that. Yeah, 20 on this kickback. Looking like, shit. Yeah, 2 10s on the inside, stuck in the mud. Hoes, dreamers, stuck in the mud. Look at what that Reaper got you stuck in the mud. Range, beamers, stuck in the mud. 2 10s on the inside, stuck in the mud. Hoes, dreamers, stuck in the mud. Look at what that Reaper got you stuck in the mud. Range, beamers, stuck in the mud. Two kids on the inside. Hoes, dreamers.
Yeah. Let me swing into the scene like a monkey do. Tryna make a point real bad like I run and shoot. Dated a lot of girls, but I'm married to my money boo. So why you tryna trip with me like this our honeymoon? I am sitting comfy, cozy, chill demeanor, Humphrey Bogey. Seat up with my feet up in my niggas and a bunch of stogies. Light them up in the gamer chamber, they call it my lair. Bitches in they bikini bottoms, cause I am such a square. Yeah, the life I live don't ever bore me. Indian reservation, it comes with the territory. They wanna hear my story, how my name ringing Motowns like Barry Gordy, but they ignore me, so I flew up to this planet I call Sweria, a place where any nigga with street cred will be wary of. Thought it was a bad choice, like getting very young, but it was very fun. Now all of a sudden they is telling me to my drive like Happy Gilmore. Even if niggas still score, they go in par 4, cause they had to still put it. I'm making banks like Uncle Phil's mother. They think that I'm afraid to reach my peak, but I got that hill covered. The difference between us is that he'll love her, he'll trust her and wife her, and I will still fuck her. Like a car salesman, and I'm making it happen off of y'all's failed plan. Cause I'm bringing it back to when niggas could really rap, while y'all fuck up the tracks like derailed trams. When I go over your head like blimps, I still make sense like a weed-filled van. I don't even see cell scans that gets put in the same folder as email spam. So when I'm gone and they listen to my songs, they can never say that Dawn ain't do what he felt, man, till I For real?
I got to have you.
Side. Turn me up a little bit in my headphones. My sister Shantae told me to do this, so I gotta do it. Yeah. I'll be your oblige if you step outside, because my ride is awaiting. I'm skating, sitting on something ancient on them Daytons. We dating. Her dad's Canadian, her mom Jamaican. Whenever we adjacent, I leave a wet conversation. I can have it, I don't need no confirmation. I'm signed to con and con, that's a hell of a conversation. Hit the body, then the head, that's a hell of a combination. Then catch some R&R while I roll up this Ronald Reagan. They say sex is a weapon. Baby, how you want it? With the tech or the Western? Girl, I'm naughty like Tretch in the session. Then she asked the question,
would you kill for me?
Hell no, bitch, I'm not a fool.
You can steal for
Only if I was in the robbing crew. On a scale of 1 to 10 by the 2, too cold on these loose hoes. Pimping like Snoop flows, limping like Cujo. My game tight, I ain't got no loopholes. Fighting over girls is one thing I don't do, for. Double barrel shotgun, looking like a moose nose. Get your nigga laid out, first day of school clothes.
This is pimping at its finest. Leave haters sour like you're chewing on a lime trick. Either pay attention or pay homage. Sedell Young, your highness. Swag sauce, Heinz, bitch. Yeah.
We got one more match, and I know we agree on this one too. This one, either this one or, you know what, there's a lot of potential for potential matches of the night. This one is going to rank up high too. We got the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar with his advocate Paul Heyman versus the WWE Champion AJ Styles. Now, if you remember, and I know you do remember, we were just talking about it, when they announced AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal, I instantly knew, man, something was up, B. Shenanigans were afoot. Because before that, they had announced AJ Styles versus Rusev for the 5-on-5, for the Slaughter 5-on-5 team. And I remember coming to you saying, look, something's going to happen, because they wouldn't just announce this match for the title. They could hold off. If they're not going to trade the title, they could hold off. I'm going to ask you the easiest question ever. Was that a smart title switch?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it was. You kidding me? They fucked themselves, and then they had to unfuck themselves. They get refuckulated, and it's about to be tight now.
They had to unfuck themselves. I was a fan of putting the title on Jinder Mahal. I wasn't a fan of how they booked him afterwards, but I loved that people hated that Jinder Mahal was the champion until they made him into, like, every week, every promo was, you hate me because I'm brown, you hate me because of how I talk, you hate me because I'm brown. They didn't change anything about him as he grew. They booked themselves into corners with Shinsuke Nakamura, which is another reason why I'm interested in how Shinsuke rebounds. He should have never been in that second match against Jinder unless he was going to win the title. I thought it was way too soon. I thought SummerSlam was too soon for Shinsuke to be in that match. But I mean, here we are 3 months later. But yeah, man, this is the best possible outcome, because when they first announced Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal, I can't really think of who the fuck was actually excited to see that.
I know I didn't know anybody.
No doubt. No doubt. And while I don't think that...
And it's not even like they didn't like him, it was just stupid.
You think of, like, who Brock Lesnar has fought in his last few years. Like, let's go over the names. Shit. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Goldberg, Taker, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Jinder Mahal. So, which one of these not like the other? So, with AJ Styles, I don't think the outcome is in question at all, but we're going to get a much, much better match out of it, because AJ is not about to let Brock Lesnar dog this match, as Brock has been rumored to do. So I'm looking forward. He's going to make him work for it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'll let you go first. I'm sure we agree on this one. Who's taking this match?
Fucking beast. Kidding me?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
He's gonna kill him.
I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna build up doubt, like make you maybe second guess it, and maybe that like AJ's gonna take it, but Brock Lesnar's taking this match, man.
It's gonna be violent.
It's gonna be violent. It's gonna be smart violent though. AJ's gonna play it smart. Brock is gonna come at him.
Because he could kill him.
I feel you.
Really could just kill him.
A couple suplexes might do it, man.
I know he just ripped his head off. Fucking.
Brock Lesnar's got a date set with Roman Reigns, man. Now, at this point, it don't make no sense for Brock to lose. I will say this, in hindsight, if there was a time for Brock Lesnar to lose, he should have lost to Braun Strowman.
Oh, yeah.
He should have. He should have lost to Braun Strowman. They could have done... Braun could have did like a 3-month little reign and lost it back to Lesnar at the Royal Rumble and then still do Reigns and Lesnar at WrestleMania. But now you got to rebuild Braun Strowman. The garbage truck thing, it is what it is. He murdered Kane on Raw.
I wish they would at least showed him coming back out of the ring and like Kane not coming out.
Yeah.
Because they didn't. They should have. Because if you didn't check the internet or know like what the fuck happened after it went off the air, you're gonna fucking think, oh well, they're both gonna be back on fucking Raw. You know.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know.
And I think at that point, I think it is picking nits, but we know Braun Strowman is Braun Strowman. He is also not the stereotypical heel. Like I got a guy I'll talk with sometimes about heels. His reasoning for not liking certain heels is because basically, and I'm not sure he knows this, it's because heels are doing their job. He doesn't like him because he's a good heel. Heels are, at the core. Well, we'll pick a guy like Kevin Owens. He doesn't like Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens runs his mouth. Well, duh, nigga, that's what heels do. Heels start shit.
You watch the same show?
Yeah, it's just understanding of characters. Heels start shit, talk big shit, and then when it comes down to do it, they're gonna run away. So that's why my theory is Braun Strowman has never really been a heel. He's destructive, and he beats up baby faces. He's kind of a face now. He's kind of a baby face now because he murdered Kane. He murdered the Miztourage. But he's been a baby face. But before, all he was doing was beating up other baby faces. Braun Strowman will fuck your shit up and never back down. And never back down. He doesn't have that heel tendency in him. What's up?
Just keeps on going.
Right. There's no coward in Braun Strowman. He just murders baby faces. So now he's murdering heels like an unofficial heel turn or unofficial face turn, but literally nothing has changed within the structure of Braun Strowman.
He just likes to be violent.
He just loves being violent. And if there's one thing that Americans love, that people love,
being violent.
Being violent.
Being violent.
Niggas. Cats love some violence, man.
Oh.
Sex, drugs, and violence.
Rock and roll, bud.
No doubt, man. No doubt. So yeah, we both going with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. So we dead ass agreed on everything except the pre-show. This might be our worst episode ever, and it's our first one.
I think you copied my answers. I think it was me. But
oh man. I don't know, man.
This was a tough one though too. Like this, especially that 5-on-5, that men's 5-on-5. That's just Like that one took me a little bit to think about.
Work through the nuance of. You know what it eventually came down to for me as far as predictions go. They had to do so. There's 7 Raw versus SmackDown matches. So instantly, you knew it was going to be 4-3.
I think there's one that we're wrong on.
You said what?
And there's one that because I'm glad you said we agreed on all of them. I think there's one that we fucked up on.
You think so? Well, see. And with that logic, if there's one that we messed up on, then there's got to be 2 that we messed up on. Because like I said, it's going to go 4-3. Somebody's going to get 4, and somebody's going to get 3. And there's no way Brock is losing. So that's the one. So either way, man, I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to be dope. I've never been the guy to You know when people say that they don't like when it's predictable?
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
I have no problem with quote unquote predictability. The thing is, when it's too unpredictable, you can kind of get a bad show.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck?
Like they're doing too much.
30.
Yeah, well, no. WrestleMania 30 was a good show.
It wasn't bad. No, it was
WrestleMania 30 was a good show.
It was just no, it was great. But I'm saying like whenever everybody was like, "Hold on, what? Was that supposed to happen?"
Yeah, and I think
it was not like it. Like it was bad, but it was good.
Yeah, I think we just didn't expect it, but it wasn't a bad. There's different types of bad. There's different types of unpredictable. There's unpredictable like, yeah, we didn't see Lesnar beating Taker, but there's the type of unpredictable that like you can tell they were doing too much just to be unpredictable, like it didn't make no sense. In hindsight, Brock Lesnar beating The Undertaker made perfect sense. The only thing that would have stopped it is because of where it was at. But it actually made fucking sense for a big, huge beast to beat an over-the-hill dead man.
True.
You know what I mean? So, in that sense, yeah. But I think predictability is just fine because it's not so much the ending. Like, yeah, we may have every single one of these right? But on the way there, that's where the dopeness is. That's where the fun is.
It's the ride.
Ultimate thrill ride. Give me the check, WWE.
Most fun parts of the show is just the crowd participation, getting wild and shit.
Oh yeah, and getting litty. Getting lit.
Oh yeah, getting fucking wasted on fucking $15 fucking liquors.
You'd have been down for it no matter what the fuck, no matter how much it costed.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We're WrestleMania. Look it
no
up.
No doubt, man. I might have to get you drunk next time, man. I was expecting a little more energy from you, man. I ain't disappointed. But I was expecting a little more of you, man. Sorry, we gonna knock these jitters off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. I'm supposed to be the straight man.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I see. Alright.
I just promoted my friend's kidney disease.
Right?
His alcoholism. In the name of likes. In the name of likes and clicks. God damn it, man. No doubt. So, man, we've gotten to the end of our very first edition of the Hard Camera. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
I hope we're right for Sunday. I hope everybody enjoys the show. Thanks for listening to us. Next time, I guess I need to be a bit more drunk. Oh man.
Not drunk. We just we gonna, and you know, like I said, this is the first one. We're gonna knock through the we're gonna knock through and we're gonna make it what it's gonna be. We're gonna make it what it's gonna be. This is something I'm used to doing. So, yeah, we're gonna pull you through, man. We're gonna pull that star out of you.
Oh yeah. You already know.
No doubt, man. Another big shout out to the homie DJ Reed City providing the music for the Hard Camera, for the archive, and being a general inspiration. Hit him, Mixcloud DJ Reed City, Instagram DJ Reed City, SoundCloud DJ Reed City. Big Ring, you got an Instagram too, don't you?
Yeah.
What's the Instagram, homie?
It's A_MAAFFHUCKA.
A motherfucker.
And I just shotgun beers, cooked food, pictures of my dog and shit. But, yeah.
You lit, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
And hit him again with the Twitter real quick.
On the Twitter, it's
yes, sir.
at King Moff.
No doubt.
KINGMAAFH. Said you can follow me if you don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna send it.
No doubt, man. And I am always, as always, I'm Juve, Juv, just on the visual, among whatever else they call me. The Twitter page at Los Juve Desayuno. Hit me on the email, juvedesayuno@gmail.com. Mixcloud.com/Juve, Soundcloud.com/Los Juve Desayuno. I'm not hard to find unless I want to be. We're going to be coming back to you soon, man, with the next pay-per-view, whatever that is. What's the next one after this?
Clash Champions.
Yeah, Clash of Champions. So that'll be real interesting. We're going to get to you then. I am Juve for the homie Big Ren. We are the Heavenly Bodies. We will see you next time. Salute.
Later.